Ever had an incredible 3D idea stuck in your head, only to be crushed by a laptop that chugs and sputters trying to bring it to life? Yeah, Blender is an amazing, free tool, but it demands some serious hardware muscle. Hey everyone, welcome back to Laptops Lab. Today, we're diving into the world of 3D creation and finding the absolute best laptops built to handle Blender. Whether you're sculpting characters, animating scenes, or rendering photorealistic environments, having the right machine is crucial. We'll explore laptops across different budgets that pack the punch needed for smooth viewport performance and speedy renders. By the end of this, you'll know which machine can truly unleash your creativity. Ready to find your perfect Blender beast? Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Let's get rendering. Alright, let's jump right in. The number one is often a top contender for heavy lifting. A high-performance gaming laptop like the ASUS ROG Strix series, maybe the G16 or G18. Why start here? Pure, unadulterated power. These often pack the latest high-end Intel Core i9 or AMD Ryzen 9 processors and, crucially for Blender, powerful NVIDIA RTX GPUs like the 4070, 4080, or even the mighty 4090. That RTX GPU is key for leveraging optics rendering in cycles, which dramatically speeds up render times. You can load these up with 32 gigabytes or even 64 gigabytes of RAM for handling complex scenes with millions of polygons and high-resolution textures, plus fast SSDs for quick loading. The high refresh rate displays are smooth, and the cooling systems are built to handle sustained load during long renders. It's basically a portable render farm. This thing probably chews through geometry like Pac-Man chews through dots. What's the most complex scene you'd love to render? The number two brings Apple's powerhouse into the mix, the MacBook Pro with M3 Pro or M3 Max chips. Blender runs natively on Apple Silicon now, and it takes advantage of the Metal API. The M3 Max, in particular, offers incredible GPU performance that competes strongly, especially considering its power efficiency. The unified memory architecture is a huge plus, having 36 gigabytes, 96 gigabytes, or even 128 gigabytes of memory accessible directly by both CPU and GPU allows for massive scenes that might choke other systems. Plus, you get that stunning Liquid Retina XDR display with fantastic color accuracy, perfect for texturing and grading your renders, amazing build quality, and surprisingly good battery life for less intensive tasks. It's a premium, polished machine for the creative pro. It's so aesthetically pleasing, your 3D models might start asking it for design tips. The number three offers a fantastic balance of power and price. The Lenovo Legion Pro series, like the Legion Pro 5i or 7i, Lenovo has nailed the formula here. You get strong CPU options, Intel Core i7/i9 or AMD Ryzen July 9th, paired with capable NVIDIA RTX GPUs, often up to a 4070 or sometimes higher, providing great performance in both the viewport and cycles rendering. They usually feature excellent cooling systems that allow the components to run fast for longer periods without excessive throttling. A major highlight is often the display, typically high-resolution QHD panels with great color accuracy, often 100% sRGB, and high refresh rates. Loads of RAM and storage options make it a versatile workhorse for Blender without necessarily hitting the absolute highest price points. It's like the reliable friend who's also secretly ripped, dependable but surprisingly powerful. The number four is for creators who need power on the go. The ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 or G16. These machines strike an amazing balance between portability and performance. The G14 is particularly notable for being compact yet often housing potent AMD Ryzen processors and NVIDIA RTX GPUs up to a 4070 in recent models. The G16 offers a bit more screen real estate and potentially higher-end components. While they might not have the absolute peak cooling of larger laptops, they are significantly easier to carry around for students or professionals working in different locations. They still pack enough punch for serious Blender work, including modeling, sculpting, and rendering moderately complex projects. Great displays and solid build quality round out the package. Proof that you don't need a laptop the size of a suitcase to make awesome 3D art. It's so portable you could probably model a low-poly version of it on it during your commute. The number five leans into professional color accuracy and creator features. The ASUS ProArt Studiobook or perhaps the ZenBook Pro Duo. While sometimes equipped with workstation GPUs, which Blender can use, but gaming RTX cards often offer better value for cycles. The main draw here is the display. ProArt displays are factory calibrated for exceptional color accuracy, low delta E, often covering wide gamuts like Adobe RGB or DCI P3, essential for professional texturing and compositing workflows where color precision is paramount. Some models include unique features like the ASUS dial for intuitive control in creative apps. The ZenBook Pro Duo offers that second screen for reference images, timelines, or tool palettes. Performance is still high-end, focusing on a stable, reliable creative experience. This laptop screen is so color accurate, it might judge your choice of shirt. The number 6 represents the budget-friendly gateway into 3D. Machines like the Acer Nitro 5 or the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. Let's be real, not everyone can afford a multi-thousand-dollar machine starting out. These laptops offer incredible value, often pairing respectable Intel Core i5/i7 or AMD Ryzen 5 7th processors with entry-level to mid-range NVIDIA GPUs like the RTX 3050, 3050 Ti, 4050, or maybe even a 4060 if you find a good deal. You'll definitely want at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. While render times will be longer and you might need to be mindful of scene complexity compared to the high-end options, these are absolutely capable of running Blender for learning, modeling, sculpting, and completing significant personal projects. They get you in the game without requiring you to sell a kidney. It's the perfect machine to render that donut tutorial, and maybe a few thousand more after that. What was the first thing you made in Blender? Finally, the number 7 offers premium power in a sleek chassis. The Razer Blade 14, 15, or 16. Razer laptops are known for their high-end components packed into a stylish, CNC-milled aluminum body that feels incredibly premium. You get powerful Intel or AMD CPUs paired with high-wattage NVIDIA RTX GPUs, up to a 4090 in the Blade 16, providing desktop-level performance potential. The displays are typically excellent, fast, bright, and color-accurate. They handle demanding Blender tasks, from complex simulations to high-resolution rendering, with ease. The main downsides are the premium price tag and potentially loud fans under heavy load. But if you want top-tier performance in a design that doesn't scream gaming laptop quite as loudly, the Razer Blade is a strong contender. It's so sleek and powerful, it might secretly be judging your topology. So what's the ultimate Blender laptop? It really depends on your needs and budget. If you need raw speed and don't mind bulk, a high-end gaming laptop like the ROG Strix is king. If you're in the Apple ecosystem or need massive unified memory, the MacBook Pro M3 Max is incredible. For a great all-around balance, the Lenovo Legion Pro hits a sweet spot. Need portability? Zephyrus G14/G16. Prioritize color accuracy? ProArt Studiobook. On a tighter budget? Acer Nitro 5 or IdeaPad Gaming 3. Want premium and powerful? Razer Blade. Key specs to prioritize for Blender are the best NVIDIA RTX GPU you can afford for optics rendering, a strong multi-core CPU, at least 16 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes or more is highly recommended for complex scenes, and a color-accurate display. Choosing the right laptop can make a huge difference in your Blender workflow, turning frustration into fluid creation. Hopefully, this guide illuminated some of the best options available right now. Remember to match the machine to your specific projects and financial situation. Don't just get the flashiest, get the smartest tool for your 3D ambitions. Which of these laptops fits your Blender needs? Or are you rocking a different machine that handles Blender like a champ? Share your thoughts and setup in the comments below. If this video helped you navigate the options, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Laptops Lab for more tech guides, and hit that notification bell. Sharing this video could really help out another aspiring 3D artist. Thanks for watching, keep creating amazing things, and I'll see you in the next one.